Welcome back to Pi Uncut, where we decode the stories shaping the future of finance, tech, and investing. Today's episode dives deep into OpenAI's latest mega partnership, a 10-gigawatt AI accelerator project with Broadcom. Yes, you heard that right, 10 gigawatts. That's enough computing power fire to run several national data centers, or metaphorically speaking, fuel the brain power of the world's next digital revolution. And this move? It's shaking up Wall Street, with Broadcom stock jumping nearly 10% in a single trading session. So what's happening here? Why are we suddenly talking about gigawatts instead of gigabytes? Let's break it down. Part 1, the deal that electrified Wall Street. OpenAI, the $500 billion titan of the AI world, now officially more valuable than SpaceX, just signed a new co-development deal with Broadcom, AVGO. Under the agreement, OpenAI will design AI accelerators and systems, the chips that power advanced AI models like ChatGPT, and then deploy them with Broadcom's manufacturing and engineering muscle. In plain words, OpenAI is now building the engine behind its own AI future. CEO Sam Altman called the partnership a critical step in unlocking AI's full potential, a way to build the infrastructure that powers human progress. And the markets loved it. Broadcom closed at $356.70, up 9.88% for the day, adding billions in market value in a few hours. Part 2. Why Broadcom matters in the AI race. You've probably heard about NVIDIA and AMD, but here's the twist. Broadcom isn't just another semiconductor player. Broadcom sits quietly behind the scenes of nearly every modern device, from iPhones to massive data centers. What makes this partnership special is that Broadcom brings world-class networking, storage, and chip design experience, the exact mix needed to build next-generation AI infrastructure at scale. This isn't just about faster chips, it's about redefining the backbone of the AI economy. Part 3, the bigger picture. OpenAI's Silicon strategy. This move comes just 1 week after OpenAI inked a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar deal with AMD, another 6 gigawatts of AI processors. Let that sink in. 6 gigawatts with AMD, 10 gigawatts with Broadcom, 10 gigawatts with NVIDIA systems. That's a total of 26 gigawatts of AI compute power, equivalent to some of the largest industrial-scale power plants in the world, all dedicated to training and running artificial intelligence. In Altman's own words, developing our own accelerators adds to the broader ecosystem, pushing the frontier of AI for all humanity. But what does this mean for investors? It signals that OpenAI is going all in on infrastructure, not just software. Think of it like Tesla building its own battery gigafactories. Control the supply chain, control the future. Part 4, winners of the AI infrastructure boom. Let's talk stock implications. Broadcom, AVGO, now part of the AI hardware core. Expect higher valuation multiples tied to AI infrastructure demand. AMD, expanding partnerships beyond Microsoft. Watch for next-gen GPU announcements. NVIDIA, NVDA. Despite rising competition, NVIDIA still holds the golden throne. OpenAI's $100 billion deal with NVIDIA Systems ensures its continued dominance in AI compute hardware. Oracle, ORCL, Microsoft, MSFT, and CoreWeave, CRWV. These infrastructure partners will benefit from the cascade of demand as OpenAI expands its data center footprint under Project Stargate. Part 5, the risk. Is this the peak of the AI bubble? But not everyone's cheering. Jeff Bezos, speaking at Italian Tech Week, issued a caution. When people get very excited about artificial intelligence, every experiment gets funded. Every company gets funded. The good and the bad ideas. Investors have a hard time distinguishing between them. In other words, we might be in the middle of an AI bubble, where excitement outpaces fundamentals. OpenAI, despite its massive valuation, is still not profitable. It's spending billions on partnerships, hardware, and cloud deals, all before turning a single dollar of consistent profit. This is where history gives us a warning. The dot-com bubble of 2000 had a similar pattern: massive infrastructure buildouts, big partnerships, and limitless optimism. Yet the key difference today is that AI is already producing tangible value, from co-pilots to content generation to biotech discoveries. So while bubbles may form, this one might leave behind a stronger, smarter digital economy. Part 6, OpenAI's expanding web of partnerships. Here's the growing ecosystem that shows just how deeply OpenAI is embedded across industries. Infrastructure and chips. NVIDIA, AMD, Microsoft, Oracle, Google, Amazon, CoreWeave, Broadcom, Samsung. App integrations. Booking.com, Canva, Coursera, Figma, Expedia, Spotify, Zillow. Media licensing. Financial Times, The Atlantic, Vox Media, News Corp. Others. Salesforce, Mattel, DoorDash, Instacart, and Etsy. From chips to clouds to consumer apps, OpenAI isn't just building AI, it's building an AI economy. Investment takeaways: Broadcom AVGO, now part of the AI hardware core. Expect higher valuation multiples tied to AI infrastructure demand. AMD, expanding partnerships beyond Microsoft. Watch for next-gen GPU announcements. NVIDIA, NVDA. Despite rising competition, NVIDIA still holds the golden throne. OpenAI's $100 billion deal with NVIDIA Systems ensures its continued dominance in AI compute hardware. Oracle ORCL, Microsoft MSFT is under the radar winner as Project Stargate scales cloud deployments. AI ETFs, bots, AIQ, and SMH, best way for passive investors to capture this wave without single stock risk. Final thoughts: the next phase of AI capitalism. If 2023 was the year of AI applications, 2025 is shaping up to be the year of AI infrastructure. OpenAI isn't just training models, it's building power plants for intelligence. By partnering with Broadcom, AMD, and NVIDIA simultaneously, it's hedging its bets while accelerating towards self-sufficiency. But investors should remember, when every company calls itself AI first, the real winners are often the ones selling the shovels in this gold rush: the chip makers, data center builders, and network providers. And that's exactly why Broadcom's 10% pop may just be the beginning of a longer rally. Episode summary, segment, highlight: OpenAI x Broadcom deal, 10 gigawatt AI accelerator project. Market impact, Broadcom plus 9.88% in one day. AI power build-out, total 26 gigawatts of AI compute, NVIDIA plus AMD plus Broadcom. Risk, possible AI bubble, unprofitable expansion. Long-term view, AI infrastructure is the new energy economy. That's all for today's Pi Uncut episode. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks AI runs on magic. It actually runs on silicon. Lots of it. Until next time, stay curious, stay invested, and stay uncut.